and I look a hot mess because the plan was go to Popeyes, get the sandwiches, come back home. Not go to one Popeyes, then go to the next Popeyes, wait in line, get my car hit, and have my car break down. Like, that was not the plan. Hey guys, it's me, JaidynMarieee, with 3 E's, and I'm back with a video. I decided that I'm gonna come back and tell y'all a story time. This one is not clickbait, I swear to God. I have evidence and footage and pictures and everything. Like, I got it all. Like, this is not, I'm not lying, okay? This is gonna be a story time of my first accident, my first car accident. It wasn't no crazy stuff like, you know, I'm driving and somebody hit my car. No, it wasn't like that. It was literally the most unexpected and stupidest thing, I swear. When I tell y'all that when this happened, I don't even cuss. I swear I don't cuss. Like, but when I got the car, I accidentally cussed. It was on accident. I swear it didn't. Like, I was shocked. This is the story time of how the owner of Popeyes hit my car. All right. So this day was honestly one of the weirdest days ever. It was like my own personal Friday the 13th. Like, I should have never left the house, if we're gonna be honest. Like, I should have just stayed in my room that day. Should have never left the house. But, you know, the Popeye sandwich, the chicken sandwiches, you know, everybody on it. Everybody, have you tasted it? Have you tasted it? Look at these lines and But the day before, my car battery had actually died, and my mom didn't call roadside until the next day. So we finally get roadside out there. Mind y'all, literally from the moment I stepped out the house, things were going weird. The roadside assistant dude had a whole lot of attitude. Shouldn't I be the one with the attitude? My car is the one who's dead. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, literally before he even drives off, my mom hands me her card and she's like, go to Popeyes and get that sandwich. I'm like, do I get one too? And she's like, yes. And I get there, and the little thing on the little door, little paper on the door, says that they don't have any chicken sandwiches until 2 o'clock. Well, it was 12. I remember it was 12:17 when I read that paper. I remember it was 12:17 when I read the paper. I'm like, what do I look like waiting an hour and 43 minutes for a chicken sandwich? I should have just stayed there. But anyways, I decided to go to North Tryon because North Tryon was like a 15-minute drive from where I was at. So I was like, I'm not finna go home empty-handed. I'm gonna get this sandwich. And everything literally was fine. Like, I'm gonna insert a video of what the line looked like when I turned that corner on North Tryon. When I turned that corner and I saw that line, I was like, is it really worth it? Because one, my car is low on gas, and I'm not, like, I don't want to sit there and run it. But so anyways, I turn around, I bust that Yui, and I get in line. Everything's going fine. Like, the manager, he comes out, he starts directing traffic. He's in the middle of the road, and I'm like, what is he doing? Like, I actually have a video. What do Popeyes got going on? They got somebody out here directing traffic. What in the world? I'm like, what's going on? So, yeah, he's directing traffic. Blah, blah, blah. They end up wrapping the line around. As I finally approach the speaker, I order my chicken sandwiches. So, I'm sitting in the car. Mind y'all, I have been waiting in the line for like a good 45 to an hour. Like, that's how long I was waiting in the line. Mind y'all, I just have to, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this to show y'all exactly. Y'all gonna see what the drive-thru looked like and how small this was. Like, y'all gonna see the setup. But basically, imagine I'm in my car. The speaker is right here. The cars are in front of me turning because the building is right here. So the cars are like turning. And there's a little fence or a wall or something. Bottom line is, there's only enough space for another car to fit through. Like, if you want to get out the drive-thru line. There's only, mind y'all, this is a one-way because there's only enough room for one car. So, while I'm in my car, and I see this U-Haul truck coming down the wrong way. I'm like, I'm on the phone with my friend. I remember saying, what is he doing? I just remember saying that. Like, that was I was like, what is he doing? And he's turning. This is like one of those U-Haul trucks that you rent. It wasn't like one of those big ones or one of the ones that you add onto the back of your car. This is like a U-Haul truck. So he's turning. And I'm at the perfect spot too. I'm like right on the corner. Like, my car is turned right on the corner. He turns and I'm like, he's not gonna make it. He's not going to make it. I'm just waiting to hear the sound. I'm waiting for him to hit. I'm just waiting. Literally, he's turning and he's scraping the front of my car. And he doesn't stop as soon as he hears the sound, which is really it just baffles me. Why didn't you stop? That makes no sense to me. Why did you not stop when you heard the sound? Because I know you heard. It's no possible way you didn't hear the sound. There's no possible way you did not hear that sound. This loud sound of your car, of your truck hitting my car. As soon as I heard the sound, I immediately start going off. I'm like, oh my God. So I get out the car. I'm like, what made you think you could make that? What did I say? I was like, what made you think you could make that? I was like, why did you come down this way? You scraped up the front of my car. Mind you, he did not stop until I got out the car and started yelling. And the girl in the front seat, if I ever see her, we gonna have some issues because she thought it was funny. She busts out laughing. Like, this is not funny, like, at all. Everybody in the drive-thru looking like, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, y'all see what happened? He just scraped up the front of my car. And all I could think about was, my mama told me, before I even got my permit, she told me if I ever got into an accident, I could just kiss the car goodbye. And I asked her, I was like, Ma, what if it's not my fault? She was like, well, don't let it happen. What? So he jumps out the car. He's like, I'll pay for it. I'm sorry. And I'm like, I'm about to call my mama. He didn't want me to call the cops. He did not want me to call the cops. But sir, this is what happens when you get into a car accident. The first thing you do is call your cops. Well, I mean, I'll call my mama. But after you call your mom, if you're a minor, you call the cops. Like, so I called my mama and then I called the cops and I told them what happened. Mind y'all, after I called them, it took them an hour and a half to get to the scene. I called the cops, and as I get to the window, the manager, not the owner, the manager comes up to me and he's like, just pull around and we'll take care of it. And so I ended up getting the sandwiches for free, of course, and some extra apple pies, of course. So remember, y'all, my car had battery issues, right? And I was low on gas, right? And my mom wasn't there, right? So I was just, y'all gonna see what the situation was, like the whole entire setup of everything. I pull up after I already got my food. I pull up and I'm like, dang, my car is really low on gas and I can't just leave because, so I turned off the car. And I forgot. I was like, I can't turn off the car. But it was too late. When I turned off the car, I turned it back on. Not even a second later, the mug is like, the car is not starting. The car is not. And I'm like, what today? Over a chicken sandwich. Over a chicken sandwich. Over a chicken sandwich. So, just remember, y'all, how packed this Popeyes is. It's wrapped on the street and wrapped around the parking lot. Why does this man, I don't know what his issue was, what he was thinking, but this man, I don't think he stopped his car. I think it just stopped itself. But he comes up and his car dies right next to me. And remember, this is only enough space for one car to get out. This is not enough space for a third car or two cars. So my car is dead. And then right next to me, this man's car is dead. So the car that had already got their food behind me cannot get out the drive-thru. So this whole entire Popeyes drive-thru was at a standstill because of me and this man. Oh my God. So my mama comes and she finally gets my car a jump, right? And this is where the car next to me dies. So of course, as you guys can see, there's no space for anybody to get out. The cops finally come. Mind y'all, the 911 operator, she actually had an attitude with me because I called 911 again. Mind y'all, the police station is right across the street. But see, I'm so confused because the Popeyes is right here and the police department is right there and they're still not here yet. Like, what's going on? Literally, I could get out the car and walk across the police station. So I call her. I'm like, yes, I had just called about an hour ago and wondering when somebody's like, where they at? And I was like, the police department is right across the street. This lady had the audacity to tell me, customer service rated 0 out of 10, would not recommend. She goes, and she's like, just because the police station is right across the street does not mean that we're just sitting here doing nothing. Excuse me? Y'all, it took everything in me not to say something smart. A little piece of me died inside when I just said, okay. This is a really sad part about it. So, you know, of course, all this is happening is getting a lot of attention from the people around, right? It's a lot of dudes, black guys, black men, standing outside watching me and my mother struggle to jump my car. I'm like, who raised y'all? How dare y'all black men sit up here and watch these two black females try to figure out how to jump a car? How? How can y'all be so useless? Then the one dude pulls out his camera and starts recording, and my mom has to tell him, don't record. So your first instinct when you see two black females trying to jump a car is not to help them, not to try to give them any assistance, but it's to pull out your phone and record. Okay. So, best of luck to that man. My car's in the shop right now. So, kind of don't have a car this week. That's, you know, my little story time, my first car accident. Yeah, that day was just my own little personal Friday the 13th, you know what I'm saying? But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at JaidynMarieee with 3 E's, same thing as my YouTube name. Follow me on Twitter at JaidynMarieee with 1 E and an underscore. And yeah, that's all I really have to say, you know what I'm saying? And
she's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.